Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'll just try to answer this analytical questions. I took this question from a term test that was written the year 2015. So before I waste more time, I'll just get into it. So we are given the site plan for a proposed new dwelling, a title panel and a table of questions. This is the site plan here, all right, and we also have the title panel, and this is the table with questions. So I'll just try to answer the questions just to prepare you for the exam. All right, so the first few questions, these are lower order questions. Everything that they ask you here, it's given on the page. So I'll just quickly answer these questions. What is the reference code for the drawing? So I'll have to check here the reference code. It's down there at the bottom, so I'll just quickly write that code. It's 1V G 2014. Okay, yeah. And then what was the second revision? Revisions are here, revision 1, 2. So this is the second revision. Include a soak pit. Okay, include a soak pit. Okay, the next question, what scale is indicated for the drawing? Let's check. So the scale is down there. Scale 1 is to 300. So just write there 1 is to 300. You can even write the word scale 1 is to 300. Then number 4, how many inspection chambers are there on the sewer line? Inspection chambers, it means you have to look at the sewerage lines, all right? Okay, and then inspection chambers, the abbreviation for that is IC. So it means you have to check and count the ICs that we have on the site plan. So we have 1, 2. So it's only 2. So the answer is 2 there. Okay. What finish is used around the pool? So where is the pool? The pool is here. So what finish is around the pool? As you can see, we have paving there. So it's written there, brick paving. So the finish is brick paving. So you write there, brick paving. So that's the finish. Okay, because sometimes you find that it's concrete finish. So this is brick paving. What new development is proposed on the site? The new development, it's the dwelling there, it's the building. So this is what is proposed. So it's written there, new dwelling. If you check the other structures, they are written there, existing pool, existing outbuilding, but this one is the new dwelling, right? So this is the new building that they'll have to build on the site. So it's the dwelling, so the answer is dwelling. Okay, in what color will new glass be presented on a drawing? It's black. The answer is black. In what color will new concrete be presented on a drawing? The color is green. So it's very important for you to know the color codes. So please revisit your textbook just to revise the color codes. Number 9, what is the depth of the feature at 1? So where is the feature at 1? The feature at 1, it's this one here. It's the inspection point. IP stands for inspection point. So they're asking the depth. So if you check there, we are given measurements. This measurements is for this inspection point. All right. So we are given that it's 6,000 long, 850 wide, and 2000 deep. So the answer is 2000. So that's the depth, it's 2000. Name the feature at 2. The feature at 2. So if you're not sure, you just need to analyze the drawing and just check what's this, because you'll find that it's labeled. So as you can see there, it's labeled. This is what? A wire fence. So the answer here, it's wire fence. Wire fence. So please print your answers. What does the number at 3 indicate? This number here inside a rectangle. This corners here, this numbers, this feature is called the corner height. So it means these are the heights for the corners of the stand. So this is a corner height, or the height above sea level. All right, so this is the corner height. Okay, what does the line at 4 indicate? At 4, this is feature 4. This is the building line. It means we are not allowed to build over this line. So if you check, all the buildings are inside or within the building lines, because if, for example, the new dwelling is over the building line, it means this drawing will not be approved. So this is a building line. So this is a building line. BL, it's building line. All right. Okay, name the feature at 5. Where is 5? 5 is there. It's this square with a W inside. So this is a symbol from your textbook. This is it's an electrical meter. Electrical meter. The symbol with a W inside. Name the feature at 6. Where is 6? 6 is there. This is the north point. So the answer is north point. Okay. Which elevation of the new dwelling faces Godse Street? Where is Godse Street? Godse Street is this one here. So now they're asking which elevation of the new dwelling. This is the dwelling here. And remember, for a building we have 4 elevations. Why? Because remember, a house consists of 4 sides. All right, so we are looking for the elevation that is facing Godse Street. So obviously, for you to identify that, you have to read the north point and understand the north point. Remember, the north point, where the arrow is facing, it's the north. And then there it's south, there it's west and east. All right, so now if you check, this is a square like this. And then if you check this side, because this side is the one that is facing Godse Street. All right, so I have west and north. So it means the answer is northwest elevation. All right, since we have the W and the N on the same side. All right, so it means this building is facing the Godse Street, and the elevation that is facing that street, it's northwest. All right, okay, I hope it's clear. So it's north west elevation. Yeah. What is the distance from the swimming pool to the southwestern boundary line in meters? Southwestern is this side. All right, so where is that boundary? The boundary is there. All right, so now they're asking the distance from the swimming pool. Where is the swimming pool? The swimming pool is here, so it starts there. So what's the distance from where the swimming pool starts to the boundary line? What's the distance there? In meters. This is very important. In meters. All right, so it means your answer must be in meters. So let's check. We are given that from where the swimming pool starts to the building line, it's 5,378. All right, and then from there to there, how long is it? It's 3,000. How do I know that? It's because we are given this number here, 30,000 BL. So this number here, it tells us the distance from the building line to the boundary line. All right, so it's 30,000, and if you check this side, the BL number, it's 500. So it means from the building line to the boundary line, it's 500 millimeters. Is it clear? As you can see, the gaps, they are not equal. This is a bit smaller, and the number, as you can see, it's 500, and this side it's 30,000. So it means from here to there it's 3,000, and then obviously you have to add the two numbers, but before that just convert them to meters. So to convert millimeters to meters, you divide the numbers by 1,000. All right, so let me just do that quickly. You divide the numbers by 1,000, so it means here I will have 5.378, and then obviously the side I'll have 3, and then I'll just add them together. All right, so which is 8.378. So I'll just write there 5.378 plus 3, which is 8.378 meters, and then you get 2 marks. All right, okay, what is the length of the boundary facing stand 32 in meters? What is the length of the boundary facing stand 32? Where is stand 32? This is stand 32 here, and the boundary line is there. All right, so we are given this number. This is the distance of this boundary line. It's 37,800. So they're saying in meters. All right, so in meters, it means I'll have to divide the number by 1,000. So which is 37.8. So the answer is 37.8 meters. All right, okay, so I'm done with this questions. So now I'll move to the last 3 questions. Okay, question 18 says, in the space below, determine the perimeter of the new dwelling in meters. The space below is the space here. So remember, the new dwelling is right here from the side plan. All right, but we are given the dimensions for the new dwelling here. All right, so it means we'll have to use these dimensions to determine the perimeter of the dwelling, right? Okay, but take note that they said the answer must be in meters. All right, and this measurements here, they are in millimeters. Remember, in EGD all the dimensions are always presented in millimeters, so it means I'll have to convert this dimensions to meters first before I can start to work out. So I'll divide all the dimensions by 1,000 because that's how we convert millimeters to meters. All right, so 15,000 divided by 1,000, it's 15, so I'll have 15 there. 30,500 divided by 1,000, it's 3.5. Here it's 3.1. Same here, 3.1. Here it's 3.5, 3.5. All right, and again you need to understand what is a perimeter. A perimeter is the total length around a shape. So obviously we have a shape here. This is a T shape, so it means the perimeter is the total length of the outside of the shape. All right, okay, so now you just need to add the dimensions together. So how many sides do this shape consist of? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 sides. So you have to add all the sides together to get the perimeter of this shape. Okay, usually I just label the points. This will be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Alright, so let me just zoom in a little bit so that you can see clearly. Okay, so now I'll start from line AB. So the perimeter is equals to AB plus BC. I'll just write the formula down. CD DE plus EF plus FG GH plus HA. Alright, this is the last one. Okay, so now I'll just substitute the numbers. So it's 15, 3.5 plus from here to there, which is CD, it's 3.1 plus DE. What's DE? DE is 3.5. So right there, 3.5 plus EF. EF, what's EF? So now it means I'll have to say 15, all right, minus 3.1 minus 3.1. I'm just subtracting these two sides for me to get the length of EF, right? Okay, which is 8.8. So EF, it's 8.8 plus FG. FG, it's 3.5 plus GH, it's 3.1 plus HA, it's 3.5, and then you just add the numbers together, you get your perimeter in meters. So I'll start with 15, 3.5, 3.1 plus 3.5 plus 8.8 plus 3.5 plus 3.1 plus 3.5, which is 44. So the answer is 44 meters. So this is the perimeter of the dwelling. I just added all the sides together because usually the learners, they just forget about this and that, and then they just add all the dimensions. Actually, they just focus on the numbers that are given, which is wrong because you need to find the distance of all the sides, all right, and add them together. All right, so I'll just move to the next question. In the space below, determine the total building area of stand 31 in square meters. So the area of the building area of stand 31 building. Remember the building area, it's this rectangle here, all right? This is the building area. That's where you can build in the site. But now the problem is, the challenge is, it's to get the sides, all right? Because in this case, we are not given the distance from here to there, from here to there. So it means we'll have to work out and get the sides of this shape, the building area. But it's fine, it means we'll have to use the boundary lines. So since from here to there it's 30,000, it means obviously we'll have to check the building lines. So it's 30,000 this side, that side it's 500. So it means from this 30,000 we will have to minus 500 and also 3,000 to get this distance. All right, okay, so let me just use my pencil for that. Oh, sorry, you didn't see. So I was talking about this boundary line, it's 30,000. All right, and then for the building line we are not sure, but what we can do is we can subtract the building line, the distance, which is 500 this side, and this side it's 3,000. All right, so which is 3.5. So 30 minus 3.5, it's the length for the building line here. All right, so I'll say 30,000 minus 3,500, which is 26. Let me just draw it here. I'll just draw the rectangle here. So now the length of the building line, it's 26,500. Okay, so it means even the side it's the same thing, and then now this side, so it means we'll focus on this building line, which is 37,800. Okay, so from the building line to that boundary line it's 3,000, and then this side it's 5,000 from the building line to the boundary line. So it means 5,000 plus 3,000, it's 8,000. So we'll have to subtract 8,000 from that number there. All right, so it's 37,800 minus 8,000, which is 29,800. All right, so it means now we are sorted. So we have the width and the length of the building area. All right, I hope you understand how I got these numbers. So for this, obviously for this side, I had to look at the building line this side and also that side. So it's 500, this one is 3,000, so I have to add them together, which is 3,500. I'll have to subtract this number from the 30,000 because this is the boundary line, it's the distance from here to there, while we are looking for the distance for the building line. Okay, so now I have to convert these numbers to meters. I'll divide this by 1,000, so which is 26.5, and this one will be 29.8. So remember to calculate the area of a rectangle, its length times the breadth. Okay, so I'll just do it here. So the area is equals to length times the breadth or width. So the length, it's 29.8. So right here 29.8 multiplied by the breadth or width. The width there it's 26.5. So right there 26.5 equals to, so 29.8 multiplied by 26.5, it's 789.7 square meters. This is very important. This is the unit for area, it's square meters, while for perimeters just meters. All right, okay, so this is the answer for question number 19. Okay, so now I'll move to the last question. So in the space provided in the title panel, it's the space here. Okay, draw in neat freehand, very important, freehand, the front view and top view of the sun's 10143 graphic symbol for a double sink. All right, okay, so you must know that civil drawings are always presented in first angle, so it means the top view will be at the bottom, the front view will be at the top. Okay, I'll start with the top view. So I'll draw the rectangle, and then since it's double sync, so I'll have something like that and draw a line in the middle there, and then two small circles there, and then for the front view I'll draw that part in, and also the bottom part there, and then I'll have to add a line in the middle there, because remember it's a double sync. So yeah, so this is the graphic symbol for a double sync. All right, I hope it's clear.